Emma Sinclair stood at the gateway of her first day at university, her auburn curls bouncing gently in the morning light. Her eyes, a shade of green that hinted at the depth of her contemplation, reflected the myriad emotions bubbling inside her. Emma was known for her kindness, but also an inner resilience forged through years of navigating the complexities of family dynamics. Growing up in a small town, Emma was the youngest of 3 siblings. Her parents were supportive, yet their expectations were quietly relentless. Her father was a journalist, famous for his penetrating articles, and her mother, an artist, was immersed in the world of colors and canvases. The Sinclair household was a realm where creativity battled with pragmatism, instilling Emma with a blend of intellectual curiosity and artistic passion. Today, she stood at the threshold of a new chapter, a place where ideals of her upbringing would be challenged, shaped, and even contradicted. The sprawling campus of her university hummed with the energy of students rushing to morning classes. Emma took a deep breath. Her heart raced with a mixture of excitement and trepidation. Would she meet the expectations she had set for herself? Would she find her tribe amongst the sea of strangers? As she walked through the corridors, a sea of unfamiliar faces surrounded her. Among them, she found Gaby, a lively girl with a shock of pink hair and a contagious smile. Gaby was her roommate, an instant friend whose personality was as flamboyant as her attire. Together, they forged a bond that transcended their disparate backgrounds. In contrast, there was Jake, her rival, not in academic merit, but in the silent contest of will. His tall frame and piercing blue eyes were matched by his aloofness and charm. He embodied the competition Emma felt within herself, pushing her to question her abilities. Professor Clark taught literature. His lectures were both challenging and inspiring. A man of few words, his presence cast a spell in the lecture hall. He noticed Emma's introspective nature and challenged her to think beyond her usual realm. The academic journey was fraught with struggles. Emma confronted the trials of independence, navigating the labyrinth of self-sufficiency while battling homesickness. She experienced failures, shedding her high school laurels and facing complex academic challenges. One evening, immersed in her studies, Emma met Miles at a campus event, a fellow student with a gentle spirit and an affinity for music. His unassuming nature and mesmerizing stories enchanted her. They talked for hours, sharing dreams and doubts. Miles was her first love, an unexpected chapter filled with tender exploration and the richness of first emotions. Amidst her transformative journey was a sudden family crisis, a phone call, hinting at her father's health scare. The news hit her hard. Yet, it was during this moment of turmoil she realized she had evolved. Emma's struggles had transformed her into a woman capable of standing firm amidst chaos. By her final year, Emma had blossomed into a confident young woman. Her journey through university wasn't just about academic accomplishments, but personal growth wrought by trials and triumphs. She learned to embrace independence, cherish love, and confront fears head-on. As graduation approached, she looked at the world differently. It was less about blind optimism and more about strategic hope. Her parting dialogue with Professor Clark framed the stark contrast of her first-day naive ambitions and her current sage outlook. "Every story has surprises," he remarked, acknowledging her growth. Emma's narrative was not tied solely to triumph or despair. Her journey concluded with a mix of satisfaction and introspection, weaving lessons of resilience and courage she held close to her heart. With her diploma in hand and the future wide open, Emma stepped forward,